Today in this video, I will go over how to work on the horizontal scroll, something that looks very tricky but is very simple to work with because I do struggle with it first, but now it's very easy and I want to show you how you can do it. So here I have made already the website page and the varied cards. As you can see, it's already grouped with the scroll bar just to have the indication. So now let's get started with it. So once you have made all these cards of your desired design elements, this is grouped. Make sure to group with your scroll bar so that we'll do it again with either right click and group selection or on Mac Command G, right? Once this whole thing is grouped, again we'll do right click and frame the selection, and don't forget to name, because the more you name, the more it seems organized. So we just name it as horizontal scroll. And now the trick, we click on the frame and we just drag it with the mouse, as you can see, till the point the scroll bar ends. So make sure it's aligned, because that's the point we want for now as an example, and make sure to clip it, right? So that's one. If you open it, this is the group inside this horizontal scroll. And now to make the interaction, we make a duplicate of it. We can do Command C, Command V, or you can go with the right click and copy paste. So now to work on this part of the interaction, we double click on just the scroll bar, and using your right arrow key on your keyboard, we just drag it till it reaches the end. As you can see on the right hand panel, the x-axis is moving, and that's what you want. We don't want the baseline to move, but just the indicator, so that I'll tell you why it's required like this. It only works well as the scrolling component, right? And we just wait till it reaches the end, so that it only makes it easier for us to, work with our components in few minutes. It's very simple. The same thing can work for your vertical scrolling as well. And then it's just the initial basic tutorial, and you can play around and see what else you can work with. So now we see it's going, it's working, it's all good and nice. We are on the right track. It just takes a little time. If you don't have time, you can obviously go ahead and write it in the x-axis box in your right panel, but it's okay. I mean, patience always works, right? Just kidding. And we are almost getting there. You see, the two crosses should align properly, and it is aligned. Make sure it's not going overboard, otherwise you can see what happened. So make sure it's like that. And coming to this is the tricky part. So all this is in the frame, but we target just a group. Do you see it's highlighted as a group, but it's still in the frame? And that's what we want. And that's why the frame was to make sure the components work properly. So now we move the inside group elements, and we do that by pressing the left arrow on your keyboard and wait till all the cards are aligned with the frame itself. As you can see, it's moving, so that is a sign that everything is working great. So far so good, and of course you can see since it's moving against the x-axis, so hence the element is on the negative numericals, as you can see on your right panel. And it's getting there, and there you go. Just make sure that everything is aligned and not too ahead. Yeah, now it's aligned. And you can see the two components are working fine. And now we select both and we go on to the frame area of your right panel and click on these three dots for more actions and click on create component set. So now once the component is set, we don't touch the first, right? But we have to interact with the two variants for the interaction to happen. So I'll just zoom in and we double click on just this scroll bar element. And to make the prototype work, right now we're in the design mode. We work on the prototype mode, and the minute you see there's a plus icon coming in. So you hold that and drag it till the next below. And instead of on click, we'll use on drag. And animation will be smart animate. You can play around however you want. I prefer gentle because it gives a smooth animation then with 800 milliseconds, and we repeat the process for this second variant. Again, hitting the plus and going back up, and instead of on click, we do on drag, smart animate, gentle, and 800. So this is all set. Now we'll see if it's working. For that to happen, we go back to the design mode, and once this box is highlighted, make sure to click option on your keyboard. As you can see, the minute you see there is a double arrow coming up, do you see that? Again, when you hit option on your keyboard, this is for Mac, and then you drag it using the left click on your mouse pad, right? And you align it the way you want. I've already marked my grids as per my need, and now we'll see everything in action. So we hit the play button, and let's see how the animation works. So as we scroll down, here is that, and the moment of truth. You see that it works as we wanted. The scroll bar, just to help the users see what's more to there. So that's the little tutorial for horizontal scrolling. You can also work the same way for the vertical scrolling. Thank you for watching. Follow back for more. See you.